What's up with the YouTube back again with another banger? How y'all doing, brothers? Life can be unpredictable, man. The more you live life, the more you realize that life is unpredictable. Like you will never know when certain things will happen, when certain things will occur. Because it's unpredictable. You have no control over what happens in life, the good or the bad. It's all about the phases. Life is all about phases, brothers. Back in the day when I was on doing my thing and stuff like that, man, I felt like I was on top of the world. Like, I'm always going to be here. Nobody could tell me anything. Nobody can tell me how to move or where to go and what to do because I felt like I knew it all. But when stuff happened and I fell off and then I lost my position in the streets, I felt like it was the end of the world, man. I'm like, damn, man. I'm like, I had everything. Like, now I gotta start from square one. Now I gotta find me another grind. Now I gotta get a job just to steady provide for myself and take care of my business and get back on my feet and do all this stuff, man. It was just like, it felt like it was the end of the world. But as the time went by, the Most High put me in a even better position. Sometimes you need to be knocked off the high horse to look at things for what they really are. You know? Sometimes you think you know it all. Sometimes you think you got it all figured out until that reality strike you, until the unpredictable things happen in your life, and then you realize, damn, I didn't know it all. But the good thing about these life phases is sometime, bro, you got to lose it all to gain everything. And what I mean by that, lessons, bro. Sometimes you have to lose your peace of mind to realize how to gain your peace. Sometimes you have to lose your money to realize how to maintain your money. Sometimes you have to go through a sickness with your health to realize how to properly take care of yourself. Life is all about phases. That's why you can't quit. That's why you can't give up. Because whatever you're going through in life right now is a phase. This too shall pass. It tells you that in the Bible. This too shall pass, which means this is temporary. Whatever struggle, whatever hard time, hardships that you're going through right now, those days where you feel like ain't no way out of it. How many times you felt like you didn't have no way out of this? But as the time went by, you made it out, right? As they say, time heals all. But you can't quit, though. You got to keep going. That's the one thing about life. You got to go to the next phase. Because life's going to always come with phases, bro. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care how good you're doing right now. You're going to get a phase that's going to come try to throw you off your square. It's a test. Life is going to come with the test. How are you going to pass the test? Are you going to pass or are you going to fail? It's going to throw a curveball at you. How will you deal with the curveball? That's your decision. Because regardless of what position you are in life, good or bad, that test is going to come and you will never know when it will come. But you got to be ready for it. Because it's unpredictable. And that's the beauty about this life. Phases. You're going to continue to go through phases. A lot of people be like, why me? Why is this happening to me? You're going through your phase of life to test you, to test your mindset, to test your belief, to test your faith in the Most High and yourself. Just when you thought you had it all figured out, here comes the curveball. Like I said, sometimes you have to lose it all to gain everything. It was a time where I lost my peace of mind. It was a time where I lost my finances. It was a time where I lost my connect in the streets and doing things I was doing. It was a time where I lost everything. To realize that majority of that stuff is temporary. And as I went through those phases in life, it made me a stronger man because I realized what was important and what was not important. So it taught me how to gain my peace on what not to do and who not to interact with and how not to move anymore. It taught me how to properly manage my finances, on what not to spend it on, what not to indulge in, and how not to just waste it on foolish no more. Stop being the consumer. It's all about the phases, bro. What phase are you in your life? Ask yourself that. Okay, learn from it and learn how to navigate through this world. Because life is always going to test you. What did you learn from the test? That's the beauty of this thing, man. It's not the end. What did you learn from the test? I can't move like this no more. I should move like this. I can't talk to this person no more. I got to cut them off. I can't depend on this source of income anymore. I got to find a new way. It's always a way out of this. But you can't keep your head down and be like, oh, why is me? Oh, it's always bad things happening to me. What? Find a way out of it. That's your only choice. Pass or fail the test. Because sooner or later, another test will appear. You can't just quit every test. You got to keep figuring out a way. You got to study. You got to do your research. You got to understand why certain things are happening in your life. You got to understand how to move and navigate in this life. Or you're going to fail. And when you fail, you fall into a dark place. To where you feel like you can't move mentally, physically. And who wants to live a life like that? It's all about phases, brothers. Stop letting the phases of life discourage you from moving forward. This too shall pass. I don't care what you're going through. Hardships, depression, anxiety. You lost your job. Your significant other cheated on you. Your health is bad, whatever. This too shall pass. So make a decision. Learn from it and keep moving forward. Or fall back and stay inside of your mind and let your own imagination destroy your mental. And that's not a life to live, brothers. Keep living. Keep striving. Keep becoming a better version of yourself. And whatever you're going through in this life, remember, this too shall pass. Life is all about phases. It's always going to test you. It's up to you to learn from it or burn from it. And I just thought I should touch on that message, man. I'll chop it up with y'all later. Peace.